Okay, so yesterday we did the con evidence, or the negative viewpoint of playing Pokemon Go, why people shouldn't. Today we got out that same crafting the claim sheet because we're going to form a pro evidence side of this and a pro claim. So, we already have the topic down. Our topic for this sheet is
Pokemon Go.
okay, and we know that we're on the positive side. This one is called Pokemon Go by Justin Movin. With Pokemon Go, so we're going to read through this whole thing, okay? With Pokemon Go, businesses have an extraordinary opportunity to create strong emotional bonds with new customers, and for very little money, wrote business expert Walter Chen. Some stores around the country have reported an increase in sales of 5 to 30%. Walking around is necessary to play the game, and users are getting physical health benefits from the exercise. 63-year-old Robin Terry told the BBC that the game has encouraged he and his wife Pauline to walk about 30 miles a week, helping him lose about 42 pounds and manage his diabetes. One player wrote on Twitter about a late-night experience during which he befriended two other players of a different race and age group. While they were talking, they were approached by a police officer. After they explained the game to him, the officer also started playing. Overall, this is a positive moment, a moment of real community and good feelings, all thanks to a mobile game. And some adorable Pokemon, wrote Eric Kane, Forbes contributor. Okay, so now what we learned from this yesterday is that sometimes your source isn't said before the information. Sometimes you got to look at it and see if it says who said it. Make sense? So, this time we're doing the pro. Our topic is Pokemon Go. And we're doing the pro evidence. Take a look at that first paragraph. With Pokemon Go, businesses have an extraordinary opportunity to create strong emotional bonds with new customers, and for very little money, wrote business expert Walter Chen. Some stores around the country have reported an increase in sales, 5 to 30%. Find your source. Find your source. Look around, see if you can find your source. Maxim? Okay. The source of the first little bit of information here, it's not exactly a paragraph. Eva, who's our source in that first one?
Walter Chen.
Very good. And he's a business expert. Is he reliable?
Yes.
We would say so because he's an expert. So we're going to put W. Chen. That stands for Walter Chen. Then you need to look and see what the overall point is that Walter Chen was trying to make. What is he trying to tell us? Talk with a partner if you're in the class. What is Walter Chen trying to tell you? You can do it with your brother, but otherwise if you're on here, you're kind of out of luck talking to a partner. Yes, Autumn? Okay. That better?
Yeah. Mr. It can be a Parker.
You got it. You guys just go there. You're fine.
I think the point is you can the Pokemon it's about some sort of the business has an opportunity to create a strong bond.
So is that what's most important though? It's about the customers, right? So what is he trying to say? Pokemon Go is helping.
Oh, I think it's because they have those people
I think it's the last
the
part.
store
It's increasing.
and then they
Yeah, so it's good for business, right? Just for businesses.
what? How is Pokemon Go helping it?
Okay, so I hear some good discussions. Elizabeth, what did your group talk about?
I didn't understand what it was saying, but because it didn't say how it's helping, like what part of it is helping it.
Okay, well, what words are probably key words in here to say what's important? Anybody got an idea on what a key word might be in here? Braylon?
New customers.
Okay, but when I think of customers, what does customers make you think of?
People.
Okay,
I might probably I think I know what it's kind of saying. Like because they go into that store looking for a Pokemon.
mm-hmm.
So and then they buy something because they're in there.
So, good. You're on the right track. We're on the right track here. So, what he's saying, what Mr. Chen is saying is that Pokemon Go is increasing, because that's in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's it increasing? What word would we use?
Sales.
Sales. What's another word that we might use? Increasing sales, or you know it because I talked to you. I want to see if somebody else. It's increasing business, right? Increasing. Well, let's do sales because I can't say that. That would be an assumption. It's increasing sales by 5 to 30%. That's pretty good.
Do we need to put the
So-
percent?
So essentially, if we were to summarize this, another way of saying this is Pokemon Go is good for businesses, right? It's had a positive impact on businesses. Yes.
Can we put how much the sales are going up?
You could increases sales. That might be good to add. 5 to 30%. I think that's okay. Very good. What I like here is that we were able to find the source, even though it wasn't the first thing said. We're doing better. Okay, everybody ready for the next section?
No.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll give you a moment. I'll go get a drink of water.
I'm hearing many drinks.
Good to stay hydrated.
Yep. There we go.
Okay, now we're looking at the second one. Find your source. Walking around is necessary to play the game, and the users are getting physical health benefits from the exercise. 63-year-old Robin Terry told the BBC that the game has encouraged he and his wife Pauline to walk about 30 miles a week, helping him lose about 42 pounds and manage his diabetes. Source. Rajan.
Justin Rubin.
Okay. This one is a little bit different. And
Would it be Robin Terry?
yeah, this one I'd probably go Robin Terry because it's an interview with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I would do. I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to put R, Terry, and I'm going to put via. That means through. Do you guys get where we're getting this from? Or via means from the BBC. Do you guys know what the BBC is?
No.
You know, like we have CBS and NBC and ABC?
Yep.
National Broadcasting Corporation, CBS, I don't know what that one stands for, ABC, American Broadcast Station or something like that. The BBC is the British Broadcasting Company. So it's like NBC but in England. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question of what one, like, I sometimes watch PBS Kids. Would that be one?
Yeah, that's public broadcasting system. Make sense?
Okay.
So this was the reason why we're attributing it to him. Yes, Justin Movin is saying that, but we know who is making these comments, and it's in an interview to the BBC. Now, is this like an expert talking?
No. Nope.
No, but this is called like a testimonial. And this guy is saying that he's telling us the benefits that Pokemon Go has had for him. Okay?
Wouldn't that just...
Actually, there's two parts here, now that I think about it. If we're doing this part right here, Rajan, you're right. Walking around is necessary to play the game and the users are getting physical. Whoa.
What the...
What is that?
That is a lot of info.
Yep, there we go. Rajan's absolutely right. If we're talking about, and this is my mistake, if we're talking about this Yep. This walking around part, who's telling us that?
Justin moving.
That's Justin Movin. So maybe we need to put that in after this, right? But right now we're just going to focus on this Robin Terry one. Figure out what Robin Terry is trying to say.
Mr. Roth,
Yeah.
with what was I?
Yep.
I'll think.
Figure out what Robin Terry is saying.
Oh, I remember. So if they're just asking a random person about this, like whoever was saying that it helped him, isn't that kind of like a poll, but only with one person?
Kind of, but it's a personal testimonial saying how it personally benefited them. And you can probably verify if they lost that weight or not. Okay, so Robin Terry told the BBC that Pokemon Go has, finish the sentence. What has Pokemon Go done? Delia.
Pokemon Go has helped them
Helped him, good.
lose about 42 pounds.
42. I'm going to put LBS, that stands for pounds. I'm going to add something to that. What would we add to that? Helped him, oh, I forgot to put lose. Helped him lose 42 pounds and manage his diabetes. That's a big one.
What is diabetes?
Diabetes is when it has to do with your blood sugar,
I know.
and your body doesn't produce insulin. And insulin is used to break down sugar in your blood. Or I'm not exactly 100% sure on it, but you need insulin to help manage your blood sugar. So people with diabetes either have to give themselves shots of insulin, or now they have insulin pumps that you can wear on your body that measure your blood sugar and then deliver insulin when you need it. I know we probably know people that have diabetes.
Yeah, my grandpa.
Okay,
My
yep, that's it. Okay, this is what I'm trying to avoid. I was saying, we all know somebody that has diabetes probably. So let's save those stories maybe for a time that we're not recording a video. That's what I was trying to avoid. We can talk about it later. Alright, we also said that you could get something from Justin Movin. So we're going to put J. Movin. And he has a statement starting right here from walking. Figure out how you can summarize what Justin Movin was saying. You can talk with a partner if you have one. People on the Zoom call, you're just going to have to see if you can get it. would say something similar to that. I might say you have to walk to play Pokemon Go, and that's getting people exercise leading to health benefits, or something like that.
Yeah, like somewhere in that.
Yeah.
Because you want to be short.
Mm-hmm. So, walking around playing the game gets you exercise leading to health benefits. Okay, here we go. Let's write what we got. Justin Movin is saying what, Braden?
Walking around is necessary to play the game, and users are getting physical health benefits from the exercise.
Okay, so maybe we can shrink that. Braden, everything you said is correct. Maybe we can shrink it down and say something like, to play Pokemon Go, you have to do what?
Walk.
You have to walk. Period. This is going to be a two-sentencer. Because we do need to get the idea across, right? So to play Pokemon Go, you have to walk. That exercise leads to what? Health benefits. Very good. We're doing a really good job today. I think we're doing a much better job today. How do we feel today? Better about this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so take a look at quote 3.
Could I have a little more time?
Once you're done writing, take a look at quote 3. I understand it takes a little bit of time to write.
There we go.
Okay, so we're looking at 3. Hopefully you found your source. Hopefully you found the source. What is our source for this one, Braylon?
Eric Kane.
Very good. This came from, we're just going to abbreviate it, E. Kane. And he's from Forbes magazine, so that tells us that Forbes magazine, he probably wrote an article, huh?
Yeah.
And he interviewed whoever this person was. We don't know who it was. There's a lot to unpack in this one. There's a lot of information. We're talking about playing a game, making friends, getting stopped by a police officer. There's a ton of stuff to unpack here. We've got to try and find what's the overall point. Braden, no, thank you. What word in here probably is helpful in finding what that main point is? Hadley, what's probably the word that where we start to see him summarize this? In this paragraph, or this section, what word's kind of a clue word that maybe we should look there? Any idea?
No.
Okay, well, that's okay. We're just learning. Macy, you think you know what it might be?
I think it'd be, the officer also started playing.
Okay. There's a word that's kind of a key, a clue word that it's kind of summarizing everything. Parker.
Overall.
Overall is kind of a word that says, this is my point. Overall, this is what I'm talking about. So it says, overall, this is a positive moment. A moment of real community and good feelings. All thanks to a mobile game and some adorable Pokemon. So how can we put that in our own words? When you talk about a moment of real community, how can we put this in our own words? I think I would again start with, I'll give you guys a sentence starter here. I'd maybe say, Pokemon Go helps. What's it helping to do? Anybody think they have a way to finish this sentence? Maddie.
Good feelings and things to mobile games.
Okay.
To the mobile game.
Okay. Not quite what I was thinking, but that's not bad. That's pretty good. Macy.
It helps you understand how to talk to people and
So helps make, what would we say? Helps make
friends.
friends. And I'm going to add something. This is some higher level stuff. This one I think would be kind of hard.
Can we do it?
Yep, you can. And creates a sense of, does anybody think they know what the word is that I'm going to use next? Creates a sense of
companionship.
not quite what I was thinking, but you're thinking along the right lines. Let's go with, I just had Maddie do one, so let's go with Parker.
A sense of feeling.
Not quite what I'm looking for. Macy.
Community.
Yes, a sense of community. Because that's in there, right?
Yeah.
Creates a moment of community, creates a sense of community. Okay, so I think we did a pretty good job of coming up with all of our evidence. A really good job of it. Now I want you guys to at least think about what the claim could be.
Could we write it down?
You could try. So you could at least start doing the first part. In the article, Pokemon Go-Go by Justin Movin, he claims everybody got their evidence down so we don't need the Pokemon Go-Go anymore? Good.
I need the Justin part.
The what? Justin movement?
Never mind, I don't know.
In the article, Pokemon Go-Go by Justin Moven, he claims.
Can we put down our flag?
Yes, if you have one. Now, it might be multiple parts. He might claim this, comma, this, and do you guys understand that you can do that? But we don't want to go, for example, I'll even give you the first part. He claims that it's good for business because it does this, and da-da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da-da. That's too long, right? So instead, I might just say, he claims the game is good for business, comma, what else? Chase, what else might he say it's good for? It's good for business?
And for people to make friends?
Making friends, good. You're absolutely right, that's one of the ones I wanted. And I'm using an ampersand there, you can do that too if you'd like. And what else, Autumn? Good for business, making friends, and
Exercise.
how about instead of exercise, I'm thinking of 2 words. And has,
Health benefits. Health
yes,
benefits.
has health benefits. Very good job today. We did excellent today. And we did it in about 30 minutes.
Yay!